Joe Biden is adding to his list of most awkward greatest hits on the campaign trail. Here he is answering questions in New Hampshire.
In the participation, so how do you explain the performance in Iowa, and why should the voters believe that you can win the national election?
It's a good question. Number one, Iowa's a Democratic caucus. You ever been to a caucus? No, you haven't. You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. You said you were, but now you got to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. A lying dog-faced pony soldier. And after that, he said, I got to be honest with you now. Is that the honesty? The honesty is that she's a lying dog-faced pony soldier? Bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? There's been 1,000 articles written about how mean Bernie bros are online. And Joe Biden himself goes out there and calls a woman who asks a question a lying dog-faced pony soldier. And nobody in mainstream media is going to cover this and be like, man, that's not good. You probably shouldn't call women lying dog-faced pony soldiers. It's just so, like, what popped in your mind? Maybe that's a reference to, like, an old movie or something, but, I mean, he has to know that we don't know whatever kind of reference he's trying to make, right? Like, there's no way people know whatever the hell it is, the Abbott and Costello skit that you're referencing. I made that up. I have no idea if that's actually in an Abbott and Costello skit. But yeah, this is now classic Joe Biden. This is what he does. Like, he'll just drop some shit like this at some point, or he'll, like, you know, sniff a 12-year-old girl's hair or some shit, and it's... Remember that there was one recently also that creeped people out, where he was like, he started, like, repeating the same thing over and over and going at somebody fast, and everybody was like, whoa, 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 what are you doing, bro? Or remember when he did, all right, look, fat. A guy asked him a question, and he starts his response by, look, fat. I do have to say, though, somebody tweeted a thread and, like, put what Biden was saying in the thread, and as I was reading it, I was like, first of all, that could be a joke. That's probably not real. That was my first thought. And then when I saw the video, I saw it indeed was real. But funny enough, my reaction wasn't, like, outraged. I was more like, oh, that wasn't as bad in person as it was, like, written down in the tweet thread. And that, I feel like that verifies something. I've heard Joe Rogan make this point before, and I definitely think it's true now. I didn't really have a position on it before. But if you write something down and put it in quotes, it makes it seem worse than what it really is. Because I feel like tone is such a big, you know, part of communication. Intent and like how you're speaking is such a big part of communication. And when you write something down, you know, take away the intent and the tone, you can make it seem like something it's not. Now, this is not me defending Joe Biden, saying, you know, you're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. I'm not defending that. But it definitely didn't look like it was malicious in how he did it. It looked like it was, you know, in the same way that I would make an offhand reference and, you know, joke around about something. It seems like he's slightly tongue-in-cheek and messing around. Still, don't call women lying dog-faced pony soldiers, but I don't think it's as big of a deal as people are making it out to be. I just find it funny. And there's plenty to go after in Joe Biden's record that we could focus on. We don't have to go to the lying dog-faced pony soldier. But it does show that he's one of those people where, like, when the pressure's on and when he has to perform, he folds. That's what this shows me. It's just like his political instincts are not there right now. Like, your political instincts should kick in a situation like this, and you should realize, like, I probably shouldn't say this, but his are just gone. He has no political instincts anymore. But to be fair, he never really did, because he ran for president multiple times before and got his ass handed to him. People don't even remember, in 2008, he ran in the same election as Obama, and he did terribly. And, you know, Obama picked him because he's got the whole, like, I'm the white working class vibe to him. So Obama wanted to, make the ticket more like white male for fear that he didn't want to alienate, like, the working class white people. So that's why he picked Biden. But Biden did terrible in the election before Obama picked him as VP. A lot of people don't remember that, don't know that. A lot of you guys are too young to have any memory of the 2008 election. But that's what happened. And then also in 1988, we covered how he ended up dropping out in that election, which was a mess. So his political instincts are just non-existent. After you get your ass handed to you in Iowa, now you're out there casually calling a female voter a lying dog-faced pony soldier, which I'm convinced has to be a reference to something that we haven't seen, but that's the point, is nobody knows the reference. So it just seems like you're calling a woman a lying dog face. Pony soldier, what? Yeah, really weird, but also kind of funny.